here today with Jake and his Pan Am R32 Skyline. Jake, this thing is insane. How long have you had it? What's the history?
So I've had the car probably, I think it's about seven and a half years now.
Okay.
I bought it, Skyline was always what I wanted.
Yeah.
So I bought it years ago and it was very different back then. And then it's developed over the years.
Should we go and have a look around the car?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. This interior is actually pretty sick. I love the seats.
Yeah, they're pretty cool seats. They were like a special run of Vertex cross bride seats that they did.
Oh, okay. Do you know what? I didn't even notice that they were bride seats. I didn't know much
so
about
they're bride
these.
Lomaxes that did a collaboration with Vertex. And then they didn't sell very many of them. Can't buy them new anymore. They discontinued them pretty quickly. These a friend of mine had in his 34 GTR.
Yeah.
To which he then sold it.
Yeah.
I desperately wanted the seats, couldn't find the car.
Yeah.
Found the car on a forum.
What, you found the car so that you could have the seats?
I found the car on a forum.
That's dedication.
And I messaged the guy and said, do you want to sell the seats? And he said, funnily enough, I don't really fit in them, so I will sell them. And that's how I ended up with the seats.
That's sick. The steering wheel's bad boy as well.
Yeah, steering wheel matches the seats.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, same
Even
Vertex.
the horn push.
Yeah, Vertex button.
Got all your carbon fibre everywhere. Carbon fibre, carbon fibre,
yeah.
carbon fibre. All the
Carbon
way.
dash. It's all pretty minimalistic in here. Like I got rid of all of the heater. It's got no heaters in it. It's it's got digital dash, just a stereo, which I don't know why I have it because you can't hear it anyway.
And I love the fact that you've done the car purple and the seat belts green.
Yeah, it's just a kind of, it's a typical Japanese sort of cliche seat harness.
I really like
the green
it.
Takatas, they kind of suit Japanese cars.
Sick. I don't know if you can see on camera, but that is the most ridiculous amount of lip on a wheel. How big is that?
So it's a 10-inch lip and a 15J wheel.
That's mental.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Have you had them for a long time?
So I actually had to buy a car with these wheels on, not like this. I bought a car with wheels on, took the wheels off, put different wheels on it, sold the car, and then rebuilt the wheels with the bigger lips to fit this car.
Serious dedication to the cause, Jake.
Yeah, I know.
I'm proud of you.
Sometimes it's got to be done, isn't it?
He smashed it.
So then, sized them up to suit the car as big as I could possibly go without running too much camber. And that's what we ended up with.
They fit so nicely with the kit too.
Yeah, they do fit nice. And then obviously that's a 335 semi-slick, which is stretched. So Blitzo 3s, they are a very good Japanese wheel. They suit everything. So
they are insane, and I love everything about them. And to match the 15J wheels, we've got a 15J exhaust.
So the exhaust is actually one of the rare parts of the car. So the front half we custom made. It's 4-inch from the turbo to kind of where the stock cat location is.
Okay.
And then the exhaust from there back is actually a really rare HKS Super Drag exhaust, not the Dragger one that everyone has, but it's a Super Drag exhaust that was basically sold for R32 GTRs, for drag focus cars, that is 4-inch from the cat section all the way to the back, with then I think it's a 5-inch titanium.
I actually think that looks decent.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's got a titanium back box.
Has it really?
Yeah. So
saucy.
Yeah, a saucy number.
Oof. So the paint job on this engine bay definitely isn't standard, and I don't know that much about Jap cars in general, but this definitely isn't a standard engine, is it?
No, so engine bay was painted by my good friend Dave, DB Paint. He does all the fancy paintwork and stuff. That's something that I can't do.
Insane.
Everything else is done here, in-house.
So
the car came with an RB standard, but just an RB20.
Yep.
So this is a built RB26 that we built. It's got forged rods, pistons, cams.
How fast is it?
Makes 720 horsepower, so as far as the gearing will take you on the right road, I guess.
What?
I think they're geared to about 185, 189, something like that.
Okay.
It's a blast to drive. Well, I've done loads of chassis work underneath, because the problem with the Pan Am kit is a Pandem kit raises your actual like physical arch line.
Does it really?
Yeah, by about 2 or 3 inches. So if
way.
you had a stock height car, you'd have to lower your car 2 or 3 inches to look stock, and then go further. So it's got drop knuckles, notch chassis, different arms on the back. Like it's loads underneath to make it actually drive good. So.
This little dinosaur is cute, by the way.
Yeah, that is a pretty cute little dinosaur. So that strap brace, it was kind of like a special piece for it. It wasn't. It was never in the plan when I redid the engine bay. I was about halfway through doing the engine bay, and as I said, I didn't have very much time to do it. And then my friend said he had this, and knew I was redoing the engine bay, and it was brand new in the box.
What? So you didn't have it made?
No, so this was one of like a short run of Garagesaurus strap braces that they do.
That's sick.
And he said to me, I've got this, do you want it? And I was like, well, it's a lot of money, but I think it will finish the engine bay.
Can you say how much it was or not? $1 million?
I'd rather not, no.
Oh, okay.
It was a lot of money for a small piece of metal.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
For the addition to the engine bay, it finishes it off so well that it was worth it.
And I love the way the metal has changed almost purple.
Exactly, because it's titanium.
Yeah, it looks
so it's
sick.
Full titanium strap brace, and yeah. I had titanium nuts to finish it off and blah, blah, blah. But
even these little bits matching your engine bay, like this coming through there, that looks so nice. Oh, I love this. This plenum.
Yeah.
I would love to have some fun with this, by the way.
I feel like you should.
I think
we should. It's a nice big platform. You could do some cool stuff on it.
A little collab incoming.
Yeah.
Hello everybody watching this. I just want to say, I've just looked at the actual tyres. That is ridiculous.
They're big tyres.
How are you tucking that much wheel under that much car?
So this is part of the reason why I moved to the Air.
Yeah.
Is so as I could run the wheels. The wheels were built to fit the car. But I wanted to be able to run the wheels, and obviously I like the car to drive properly because I like driving. So
they take up like.
At least, yeah,
most
it's a lot.
of it.
It's a lot. It almost looks like a drag car.
They're almost high-fiving in the middle.
That's it. If you look from the back, it almost looks like a drag car underneath.
That is crazy.
So it's got 335 semi-slicks on the back, and obviously that's a lot of tyre. So the Air meant that I could run those wheels and tyre, have good fitment, but still be able to drive the car.
So really, it's without the Air, you wouldn't be able to do it like this. No way.
Not like this, no. You wouldn't be able to run it as low, and with it not sitting as low, it doesn't look as good.
And with the kit and that much wheel, it is a saucy little number, isn't it?
It is, yeah. This obviously makes 720 horsepower.
Yeah.
But if I'm out on the road and the tyres are hot, it will put the power down in first. Which is, and it's not got boost by gear or anything. It's full power all the time.
All this, the build, the kit, the wheels, putting the whole thing together, the fabricating it.
Yeah.
I assume you did that all in-house, the whole thing.
Yeah. So everything on the car was done in-house.
Okay,
this is what we do. So I built this
Yeah.
because it's what I wanted.
Yes.
But it then turned into an advertisement.
Okay, so when you built this, you built this not to advertise your place. You built this because it's what you wanted to do, and then you were like, boom.
I always did car work for other people.
But you just did it on the side.
But this was done on the side.
Okay.
And then when I had started this place and stuff, after a little while, I redid the engine bay to be a kind of showpiece of what we can do. But it also, this car is just what I wanted.
You smashed it.
Yeah, it's ended up. I'm happy with it. So it's
just
ended
look
up
at the
good.
wheels. All right, so you said that you've had this for like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, I think it is about 7 or 8 years.
So what are you going to do with it now? You're going to keep it, sell it, break it?
It's got too much work in it. I don't think I'd ever sell it. It's been 7 or 8 years of hoarding parts, buying cars to take the parts off, sell it, buying them to take the parts off, selling them.
It's like a scavenger hunt.
Literally.
Is this your number one that you're going to keep forever type job?
I think I am, yeah. I think I'd rather tuck it away and forget about it for 10 years.
Yes.
And then get it back out when the kids can enjoy it.
Or when you're a grampy.
Exactly. Like I know my kids already love it anyway, but I know when they're older they'd enjoy it. So
fully.
I think for now it can keep doing what it's doing.
Be a trophy piece.
Exactly. When I get really bored of it, I'll probably just tuck it away and forget about it for a while.
Nice.
Until I want to redo it in maybe a different way.
I love that.